Hey guys, it is Duke, and welcome back to the episode of FadeCloud Skyblock. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I know I am, and I'm glad to be back for another episode of this amazing series. So, it's been a little bit of time, and I would say that I have more than one reason, but I don't. If I have any reason at all, it's the fact that I'm pretty sure there was an IP change, and I did ask one of the moderators, Epic Arth, on the FadeCloud forums, why I couldn't log in, because for the past 2 weeks, maybe, I've been trying to log in, and this is totally my fault for not doing anything about the fact that I couldn't log in, but regardless, guys, it was kind of like worrying that I could not log in. I was very, very confused why I could not do so. Also, hold on, this might be a little stupid when I'm measuring it out, but just bear with me. I'm just going off the top of my head. This is probably completely wrong, but just enjoy while I'm talking about why I couldn't get on. So anyways, yeah, I had the IP fadecloud.com saved, and for a while it got me in. It did what it needed to do, and I think we're gonna have to move everything back a block, perhaps. I need to get a, yeah, let's get my buckets out. I need to pick this stuff up. All right, because we're getting rid of all this. If you guys can't tell, it's gonna be a major change to the island. And yeah, so anyways, I could not log on. For whatever reason, I could not log on, and I was really confused. Apparently, the IP is fadecloudmc.com instead of just fadecloud.com, and for some reason, I had fadecloud.com saved for I don't know how long, the entire time I've been playing, apparently. So yeah, that was a little bit worrying, and we're off somehow. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, geez, that's wrong. Okay, so this needs to be 7. So the middle, if this is the middle, we have 3 on that side. We want 3 on this side, which means all of this has to get moved back 1. So I'm not worried about really losing, because it's not really worth much. Oh, geez. Well, I broke a couple there. But yeah, that is the reason. Wow, that sounds awful. That's the reason I have not been playing as much as I anticipated. Now, I do know that that's not a full reason. People are probably going to be like, Duke, you could have just asked sooner. What the heck you doing, man? You let me down. You said you'd come back and record the series. I recorded a couple episodes, 2 episodes actually, and then you disappeared for a couple weeks. Yeah, yep. That's my fault entirely. You can blame me. I am not trying to get out of being blamed for my lack of upload. Obviously, you know, in the end, it is entirely my fault. So, without further ado, welcome back, guys. I hope you guys are happy we're back. And if you can't tell, we are doing our first major build in this series in today's episode. The first 2 episodes were really small. We didn't get a whole lot accomplished. But I feel like that's sort of something that happens in the first couple episodes, is you don't do anything. You just don't. At least that's how it's been for me. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm not saying that's right either. I mean, I definitely do like the bigger building episodes. We get a lot more done, and there's a lot more to enjoy within the episode if we're doing more. So, yeah. I'm gonna wait. Hold on. I was gonna say I'm gonna buy some, but we might have some more. Yeah, let's take this stone. Also, we do have emeralds under there. We're going to need to move, because this giant build that I'm creating, you guys might be, yeah, well, when I'm in the process of building it, you guys might be like, what the heck is that? It basically is like a giant, like, crystal thing. It looks epic, okay? But it's kind of crazy looking. So, obviously, that looks like a weak circle. That's really what it looks like. But it's not supposed to be a circle. It's more of an octagon. So, if you look at it like an octagon, you can see, yeah, that's an octagon. So, perfect. That's what we're going for. And stone is probably not the block I'm going to use. I would love to use some quartz. So, can we afford any quartz? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was expecting quartz to be a lot more expensive than that. That is fine. We can probably use quartz for this entire thing. So, it's a very simple build, actually. It's just a large build. That's exactly, it's exactly all it is. So, we tear out, I think it's 7, right? Yeah, okay. I was thinking, I'm like, did I really build this wrong? You guys are going to think I'm a complete idiot if I did. But I don't think we did. So, then we step this out right here, up 3. Step it out, up 3. Step it out, up 3. Okay. Just like so. We'll bring it down on this side. We'll bring it down on this side. And then get rid of that one. And boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom. All right, okay. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So, I think this is a really cool, this is going to be one of our entrances. We're going to continue with the 4 different exit sort deal that we wanted. But we're going to turn the centerpiece into something really quite beautiful. And shoot, should I leave that one out? We're gonna put it in just for now because I don't know exactly how I want to do this middle piece yet. So when we figure that out, we'll obviously be changing it. But I really like this sort of design because it incorporates, a different type of style that I've ever done before, and that is the fact that it's slanted and it's still a triangle. So normally, if I was gonna do something, I just make it straight up like everybody would. But we have it going out here towards the top. We have these connected, but they're really not connected. It looks structurally sound, but like it's not at all. If you guys can come over here and look, not at all whatsoever. So we're gonna roll with that, and I think it is a really cool look, and I think you guys will like this the more and more I work on it. But I don't want to bore you guys too much with just building because I know a lot of people enjoy building on camera, but I understand building can get really repetitive on camera if it's a very similar thing. Like for this, where I'm going to be building the same exact structure around the entirety of this thing 4 times, and then it just gets crazy from there. So I'm going to go ahead, do all these sides, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, so we are now, we're now up here working on the next part of the build, and that is to connect all of these little things, all of these little triangles, with these weird sort of star-looking structures. I guess that's what I'd describe them as, if I could describe them as anything. And that is not the, I guess, exact idea that I had in mind when I was building it originally, because I did build this in a single-player world, first of all, which I try with some builds. Some builds I do really work towards making look good, and something like this, I had to go ahead and build in a creative world, because I needed to know whether it would look good or not, because I just don't want to, go all in on something and then it just turns out like poop, and I'm sure you guys can understand that. So, we're now connecting all of these up, and if you notice something, my chat is off, and that is something I do not like to do. But a lot of people were saying stuff to me in chat, and it was sort of distracting me from recording. This is probably like my 6th clip I've recorded, and this is only the 2nd clip you're going to see, straight solely for the fact that I had to get rid of it because I was getting really distracted. And I like I said, I hate turning off chat. I feel like a jerk when I do, but it just allows me to focus a little bit more if there's no chat for me to look at. I'll definitely talk to you guys when I'm not recording. So to those who may be checking out the channel for the first time, they're like, hey, Duke seems like an alright guy, but why is he turning off chat? I just want to talk to him. Also, we didn't need to remove that one yet, and it's very kind of you to think that way, but one of my clips, I actually had a guy tell me to 1v1 him, and if you guys don't know, I am a phenomenal PvP. No, do not listen to me. That is a joke. I used to be average at PvP. I used to have a little bit of skill. Not anymore. None whatsoever, guys. I mean, I think I could be in full diamond and someone in like leather armor could whoop my butt. It's just not something that I spend a lot of time doing. So, you know, it's just not something that I practice and train for. Unlike some people, I know some people love it, and I do like PvP. I think it's fun, and it, you know, it gets your heart pounding and, you know, get you all into stuff. But again, not something that I spend a lot of time doing, so I'd probably lose immediately. And, well, unless it's like a UHC, I probably won't be doing any more PvP on this channel in general. Just because, I don't know, it's not my thing. I think I have other things, like building in Skyblock and, God, maybe nothing else. Maybe nothing else. I cannot type with chat off. So I need to turn it back on just for a second. There we go. Chat is now on. Shop. Oh. Hi, Patrick Star. That is cool. But I need to turn on chat just so I can grab some of this. I don't think anybody's chatting about me anymore, which is good. Because then I'd still be getting distracted, because I am very easily distracted. I don't know why that is. You know, I don't know, because like in real life I'm not distracted at all, but when I get on YouTube, guys, it's just I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, what we're doing right now is we're continuing the design, just reverse and up, so it should be pretty cool. I don't actually know how much height we have, but this thing is actually kind of tall, so I hope we don't run out of room. If we do, it's going to be very, very unfortunate, and I don't know what we're going to do about that. Is that the last height? I got 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, 5 away. Yeah, so we just come across like that. That's 7, right? Perfect. Okay, this is a lot easier actually doing it than thinking about it. The more I think about this build, the more difficult it is. I don't know if that's something. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead, work on this some more, and I'll be right back. But before I go away, once more, thank you guys for the constant support on this series. You know, it's wrong of me to ever take a break or find an excuse. So I'll do my best in the future to continue to upload and record this series. Plus, we have this really cool idea for what to do in the center here. So I think, you know, we can continuously create something cooler and cooler each episode. And we have a lot to build off of. So, there we go. I'll be back. Alright, guys. So there we go. We have the entire half of the structure completed. And, yeah, it's big. And when I say half, I mean half, because, you know, it looks cool. I do like it a lot, but here's the thing. It looks even better with the other half done, and by the other half, I mean the underside. So we're going to take this, and we're going to have a little bit of a middle piece right in here, and then we're going to replicate this entire thing on the bottom side. It's going to look really, really cool. Then we have to go along and at some point fill in some windows here, make some little details in terms of just overall shape, because, you know, it's very rough right now. I don't know if I want to add in stairs and slabs, but we might, which would allow it to be a little bit more detailed in the shape and not be so rough. But I think it's really cool, and I really do like it, and I hope you guys do as well. One more thing before I go today is, do we want to try shaders for this series? If you guys don't know, because I understand some people only watch this series and nothing else, and that is totally okay with me. But I've started using the Silder shaders, in my Let's Build creative series, and it is really cool. Hold up, we gotta load that side in there for a screenshot that I want. Boom, look at that. I mean, it just makes everything look beautiful, and I'm definitely going to use it for all my screenshots from here on out in both this series and my creative Let's Build series, so you'll see that. Probably not on Joycraft or anything, just because, well, we don't have shaders on that series to begin with, but Do you guys want me to use shaders just normally in this series? Because it looks beautiful. My computer can run it. And it changes the look of everything so much. I mean, that's crazy looking. That is crazy looking. And you get these really cool looks. Maybe it might be a little bit difficult to build with, but when you're, to play with, but when you're building with it, oh, beautiful. I love it. So, you guys got to let me know what you think. And I hope to hear back from you. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up right here, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below. Tell me what you'd like to see next. And if you're new to the channel or the series, be sure to subscribe. This has been Duke. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.